XRP holders have seen some good movement here lately, but some of us out there asking, is this a bull trap or has the bottom been priced in? I've got a couple news articles along with a chart that I'm going to share with you this Sunday morning. Let's start it off with the heat map, and what I've got up on the screen right now is the 1 week time period. XRP sitting at 40.7, up 3.87%, ETH 1633, Bitcoin 22,930, XLM, other friend of the show, sitting at 9.2, above that 9 cent mark. Huge point there. And remember, XRP fans, we need to stay above that 40 cent mark for a few more days for I think a lot of us to feel a little bit relief and have some of that excitement pop back. But let's get into the news. It's going to let us know what's happening to the markets this week. Digital currency firm Amber reduces employee count in Hong Kong report. A report from South China Morning Post noted that Amber terminated the employment of 40 individuals in Hong Kong, essentially halving the number of employees. 50% layoff, everyone. The layoffs cut across several departments, including risk management, IT, and the entire audit and compliance unit. So screw auditing and compliance is KYC, AML. Screw it, right? Let's just do it. All right, Amber, backed by Sequoia Capital and Temasek Holdings, stated that the tapering workforce was needed to survive the uncertainties posed by the extended bear market. In a statement, the virtual asset service provider said it was bracing itself for an extremely conservative position, all right? So a little bit of warning out there from Amber saying, hey, things are going to be bad for a while. That's why we got to reduce our headcount by 50%. Manipulated. No real demand, crypto analyst on recent bull market. On January 21st, the account posted he's been keeping a note of all the activity in the market and constantly checking charts while avoiding the community's response to Twitter. However, he has disbelief that the upward movement is taking place and the way the high time frame resistances are being tested. We've talked about that several times on this show. It was XLM busting through that 9 cent mark was key. XRP busting through that 40 cent mark being key. And what's the positive news that's creating this? Is this the sigh of relief from the market, thinking that the bottom is priced in, or are these manipulated pumps? The way the upward movement is happening, the way HTF resistances are being tested, it clearly looks manipulated, no real demand. And here's the tweet from Il Capo of Crypto, because as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. So we've got a couple people here saying, you know, hey, this may be a bull trap. Macros, yes, macros have improved. CPI data has improved. Month over month retail demand softened, which is good because that means what Jerome Powell and the Fed is doing is working. So I could see a little bit of concern for bull trap, but we got macros over here that are softening up, that are saying, hey, JP, the Fed, you don't have to go crazy with the 50 basis point hit. You could just drop a 25 on us. Ripple XRP market cap crosses 20 billion amid 400 million market-wide liquidations for short sellers. Good to see those short sellers get out of the way. Ripple CTO David Schwartz tweeted that XRP fits the definition of a commodity. I'm sneaking in more Gary Gensler anti-SEC stuff in here for you fans. And he said this on January 20th. XRP is a raw good that trades in commerce, and one XRP is treated an equivalent to every other XRP. He noted that this pretty much was the definition of a commodity, and added that no part of the coin's value comes from anyone else's legal obligation to XRP holders. Totally true. And here's that tweet. If you wanted to read, reply, I will give it a like as well as retweet this one out there for the fans to see. And if you want to be part of the Twitter community of this channel, I will have my Twitter stuff linked below because some of the stories I break on there first. I also throw some fun stuff in there. But a good move here also saying, hey, look, SEC, that would be another reason why the market would continue to rally. By the way, all procedural stuff between Ripple Labs versus the SEC have all been filed. Now we start getting into Judge Torres making some decisions. So Joel Cat's firing out there with some good definitions of commodities. So we've got some factors here that are saying bull trap, right? We still have firms going through crypto winter. Genesis, right, just filed for Chapter 11. That's really bad, obviously, but the market digested it. We've got others out there saying, hey, there's low volume, and I've been saying that too. There is low volume on this last move. So I am a little bit apprehensive. I'm cautiously optimistic, very cautiously optimistic, but we've got good macros over here. So you could really see there's a divide in the market right now. And let's take a look at that market cap rankings and see that, yes, XRP up in 6, 20.6 billion, everyone. That's extremely important, all right? That is good movement right there, because remember, they were floating around that 14, 15, 16 billion for quite some time. Now let's get to the charts and let's talk about those resistance points. Let's also step back and look at volume a little bit. Huge purple line up on the screen represents 40 cents. That is a key mental point. It's also important because that's when we started seeing the ping pong action from the FTX mess. Right here, this waterfall movement, this was FTX announcement, okay? And when you look look at this right here, you can see that it struck low, and that's pretty close to where XRP bounced back. It went to that 40-cent mark, just a little bit above it, but could not hold. Then again, retreated under 40, and that's been the key, right? If it can't hold above that 40, it just kind of retreats on the way back. You could see it on this attempt right here, where we had 2 attempts to pierce 40, went back all the way on down to 37.1 with yet another test right here, and you can see now, look, bounced off that 40, so that's what we're going to be paying attention to. 40 cent here for XRP. Would love to see this hold for quite a few days, because when you look at the time period, look at all the time that was spent sub 40 and how little a time here that was spent above 40. Now let's think of the time frame, all right? I did an article yesterday about Bitcoin, how Bitcoin's been clawing its way price back better than XRP and XLM. And what I was talking about was, since Bitcoin now has clawed its way back since October, all right? When we look at this, we're not even at November 7th yet, pre-FTX fallout. You can see we have a way to go before that recent pump that happened in mid-September. So XRP holders, what we're really looking at, hey, can we start making that movement up to the 50-cent side? You're going to need a lot more oomph in the market, a lot more oomph to make that happen, a lot more positivity, because guess what? In less than 2 weeks, in about a week and a half, Jerome Powell and the Fed, actually, what, is it a week? Yeah, in about a week. Oh my gosh, everyone. Jerome Powell and the Fed are going to be giving us their next rate hike. We need XRP to be as high as possible before that action. 25 basis point hit will continue the market's rally on green, signifying that the Fed, hey, is going to be backing off. 50 basis point can rock us back on down easily below 40. You get a 50 basis point hit from the Fed, you're talking XRP getting below 40 cents, XLM going well below 9 cents. I think I did a really good job showing everyone in this video that we really are kind of sitting on that, hey, are we in a bull run, or is this a bull trap right here, right? We've got macros over here which are softening up, leading to Jerome Powell and the Fed maybe holding off on us a little bit. But we also have groups over here that are saying, hey, we still have to do layoffs. We still see a crypto extended winter happening. We have to preserve our profitability on the books, so we have to do more layoffs, we do more cost cutting and all that kind of stuff. And you're seeing with multiple groups, right? With Genesis just filing Chapter 11 as well. Nexo getting taxed for $45 million, leaving the United States. So you still have some negatives over here in the market, but you also have the positives. The problem though with the positives over here is it's low volume trading, and low volume trading we know can get wiped out just like this. So I'm being cautiously optimistic right now. I personally am not deploying any capital right now until I see a little bit more market action happening, right? I need to see a little bit more of a nod, right? What is the tip of the cap from the old market? Now, I'm not telling you what to do, but right now I don't need to time the bottoms and I don't need to time the tops. I just have to play within the field goal post. And the key here is waiting to see that volume movement. There's so much venture capital money put on the side. There's so much institutional grade money put on the side that once that money starts rolling, that's when we're really going to see the action happening. But is money going to roll until we get regs? No, I don't think so. I think that's when the money starts rolling, is when the regs start coming in, because that's when big institutional grade stuff gets in. And that's when the venture capitalist money over here is going to get into it as well, because venture capital pulled out of a lot of tech projects. We might see tech roll into more fintech related venture capital deployment, which would be great for all of us. Now, XRP is a commodity. Had to throw that one in there so we could stick it to Gary Gensler in the SEC. David Schwartz, Joel Katz out there helping us out, giving us a good, useful definition of commodity, because lately all we've heard about is that XRP is a security. But let me ask you this question. A security is a stock, right? That's a good example of a security. Now, in order to use that security, what do? You got to sell it and then use it, right? Isn't that how your 401k works? You have to cash it out before you use it. You can't just take your stocks and directly buy homes and cars and stuff like that. Yeah, you have to off-ramp it. But we've seen with XRP, it can be used as a commodity. It can also be used as a currency. You could pay for things directly with it. So Gary Gensler in the SEC, man, that battle is heating up, and all the stuff has been published, so now it's just up to Judge Torres, where we get to wait and see. But comment down below, let me know, are we in the rally? Has the bottom been priced in? Or is this just a bull trap with low volume just getting ready to tax all of our asses? Thank you very much for the various levels of support for this channel. I greatly appreciate it. UK and Australia has been represented hardcore growth-wise on the channel. I wanted to thank you to all the foreign viewers out there. I'm going to leave you with this video right here, more crypto Web3 deep dive action tailored specifically for you via the YouTube algorithms. I'm going to work out a couple times today. I'm now into cardio hardcore training as well as multiple lifting sessions. Oh, the joys of getting ready for 13ers and 14ers. Until more news breaks, you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.